Welcome to Rex Development's November 2020 Regional Economic Development Update. My name is Barbara Malmberg, and I will be taking you through this presentation. Rex Development represents the 15 towns of South Central Connecticut, from Milford to Meriden to Madison. One of our critical responsibilities is the creation of the South Central Connecticut Comprehensive Economic Development Strategy, more commonly known as the CEDS. The 5-year strategy was completed in the spring of 2018, and annual updates have been submitted to the U.S. Economic Development Administration each June. This process is required for the region to be eligible for EDA funding. This presentation provides information that ties directly back to the goals and objectives set forth in the CEDS. If you are interested in reading the full CEDS document, it can be found on our website at rexdevelopment.com. As you can see on the slide, we have identified 5 major areas of focus: business development and recruitment, workforce and housing, infrastructure, real estate, land use and sustainability, marketing, communications, and stakeholder education. We originally created this COVID-19 economic development presentation in July, and this update reflects the challenges, increased knowledge, and improved processes that we have experienced. In comparing July and November, you can see the human impact of this pandemic is catastrophic. While this presentation focuses on the economy of our region, we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge both the global and local losses from this pandemic. As economic development professionals, our goal is to minimize additional suffering by efficiently responding to current needs and executing a collaborative recovery plan. As we can see from the graph, there is no question that Connecticut is in the second surge of the virus. The virus may peak in Connecticut in mid-January, but that is certainly not guaranteed. What is guaranteed is that we can reduce the number of cases by diligently following the public safety guidelines. Wear a mask over your nose and mouth. Maintain 6 feet of physical distance between yourself and others, and wash your hands routinely. These 3 simple tasks allow us to quell the spread of the virus. As we saw over the summer, these efforts have a significant impact on our personal health and the health of our economy. As we spend more time indoors this winter, diligently employing these simple directives can have a profound impact on community spread. On the bright side, our housing market has been booming. The adoption of the work-from-home model and urban flight has created an impressive increase in demand for housing. The Berkshire Hathaway Q3 market report for New Haven County showed a 19% increase over 2019 for sales of single-family homes, condos, and/or townhomes. The median sales price increased by 13%, and the days on the market dropped 32%. For decades, Greater New Haven's economic stability has been anchored by higher education and healthcare. In the pre-pandemic world, it would be unthinkable that both of these sectors would be destabilized so dramatically. Colleges and universities were forced to shut down and develop alternative distance learning options. Enrollment at all of the region's higher education institutions has declined in the fall of 2020. While the financial impact on the colleges is obvious, there are ripples into the surrounding communities. Students, faculty, and staff are the patrons of restaurants, retailers, and other service industries. Their absence from our region from March through August threaten the existence of many businesses. To their credit, the colleges and universities have invested in stringent testing and implemented robust safety protocols to protect students and our community at large. Our goal of keeping the students on campus until Thanksgiving is within our grasp. Healthcare took a double hit with the emergence of the virus. A surge of COVID-19 patients who required intensive resources and the loss of revenue from elective procedures placed these institutions on financially shaky ground. Hospitals struggled with obtaining both supplies and staff to meet the burgeoning need. Over the summer, tremendous strides in the management of COVID-19 cases have been made. Extensive testing, contact tracing, increased supplies of personal protective equipment, better therapeutics, and earlier intervention have decreased the severity of the illness and the duration of hospital stays for many patients. The announcement by Pfizer regarding the anticipated availability of a vaccine is a massive advance in curbing this virus. However, we must temper our expectation as there are still logistical issues to be addressed before the vaccine will be widely available. The Connecticut Travel Advisory Map speaks for itself. The hospitality and leisure industry is collapsing around the globe. International experts anticipate massive numbers of hotel closings, and in Connecticut, we can expect 30 to 50% of our hotels to close within 12 months without significant federal aid. Demand for leisure and business travel is virtually nil, and only a few hotels may be utilized to house first responders, healthcare workers, and people experiencing homelessness during the upcoming winter season. Of course, arts, culture, dining, and shopping are all closely tied to visitor demand, and that demand simply does not exist. According to leading hotel data predictors, these industries may not recover until 2024. Manufacturing is one of the sectors that fared a little better than most, but certainly faced supply chain and staffing challenges. We saw Connecticut manufacturers pivot to making masks, shields, and hand sanitizers. It will be interesting to see how President-elect Biden's plan to more fully implement the Defense Production Act will impact our manufacturers. Work from home resulted in a dramatic decrease in ridership on Metro North in the spring, and American Airlines has temporarily suspended service from Tweed New Haven Regional Airport. Service to Charlotte is expected to resume in the first quarter of 2021. The airlines are yet another industry relying on federal assistance to survive the pandemic. While many factors of the pandemic are out of our control, we do have the ability to influence some essential areas. The top two items on this list are closely related. We cannot build consumer confidence without providing a safe environment. If you were to change one aspect of your life, it should be to follow public health guidance. We would also love for you to patronize local restaurants, stores, and service providers. These small businesses have made tremendous strides in establishing and enhancing their online presence, providing curbside pickup and offering shipping. As they battle for market share, we need to support them more now than ever. We would like to thank our economic development sponsors, including the South Central Regional Council of Governments and Avangrid, the parent company of United Illuminating and Southern Connecticut Gas. Their support has been invaluable as we move through this crisis. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact us via email or phone. Please take care and don't hesitate to reach out if we can be of assistance. Thank you very much.